Okay, hello. I am back in my my natural habitat, in my regular environment. Okay, so today's video is going to be on what I think my league is. So I've gotten a couple questions kind of asking me about this, like what I think is my league. Because I think you guys are expecting me to be like, well, my league is 6 feet tall. They make sex figures. They've got a six pack. My league is an emotionally, not just intelligent, but an emotional genius, Prince Charming billionaire feminist who makes way more money than I do and knows all of the answers to all of my life problems. You guys are expecting me to say something like that. And I'm getting distracted because I'm thinking like, what can I extract from that story that's true? And there's probably something I can extract from that story that's true, but that requires more thought than I'm planning on doing right now. Or maybe not more thought, but just different thought. So, yeah, let's talk about my league. So, essentially, I'm gonna say, what am I gonna say? All right, so since I've been single, right? Since I've been single, my league seems to have changed. And no, not on the outside. I seem to still, at least, and I know what you're gonna say. Well, you can't secure the commitment, and maybe you're right. But they seem to be similar in lots of ways. The main, like at least on the outside, to like people that I dated in the past, the main difference is what they're saying. So the reason why I'm here and you're even watching this video is because I went down the Manosphere rabbit hole because I wanted to understand what these guys were talking about, you know? So I've been hopeful about, you know, a small handful of people. You know, in the last 5 years, I've been hopeful about a small handful of people. And for the most part, you're all saying stuff that it sounds weird to me, you know, especially given that I came from an academic background. But for some reason, the stuff that you're saying, even though I know I'm supposed to hate it, and I hate a lot of it, like all of the people that I relate to emotionally at this point are saying the same kind of weird thing. And so my conclusion here isn't that you guys are 100% right and I'm 100% wrong. And it's not that I'm 100% right and you're 100% wrong. I'm giving us the benefit of the doubt and I'm splitting the difference and I'm saying we are probably all wrong about something, but we all probably have some points that, you know, we could listen to. So, yeah. So I wanted to anyway, yes. So this is something that I've encountered. So what is common? So basically it's what you guys are talking about. So it's what Raymond Sycamore is talking about. It's what Dapper Dev is talking about. It's what, that other, Spiros, not, that isn't who I was talking about. I was thinking about Broadway. The guy just posted. Anyway, he's like a delivery driver and he doesn't like to talk to women when he delivers stuff. I don't know, that guy. You guys are, I don't want to say you're my league, but you're representative of my league. And I know you guys don't think you're in the same league and maybe you aren't, you know, you guys report different rates of success with women, and I believe you that your rates of success with women are different. But the stuff that you're saying is the stuff that I have encountered. So I'm trying to like get to the bottom of it. All right, so what do you have in common? What is my league? Okay, and so this one is probably the most embarrassing one that I don't know how to make sense of. That I don't know how, and now I'm imagining Lady J and Dadvocate and even Emily King, like these sort of manosphere ladies who are actually just for the most part pretty reasonable. I'm imagining them criticizing me here, so now I'm getting paranoid. All right, enough tangents. What's my league? My league seems to be, based off of what you guys are saying and what this handful of people that I've been hopeful about in the last 5 years say, seem to do a little better in, I can't say it, in traditional gender roles, slightly traditional types of gender roles. That's the model I grew up with. I mean, nobody in my house told me to do that. In fact, my sister and I were raised, to be a little girl bossy. Maybe I'll get into that. But my parents are very, very extremely traditional. So it's not weird that that's kind of what was sort of imprinted onto me. So, and then my league, people who were like, what the hell is going on? Or people who I've tried to take seriously or hoped would take me seriously seem to all be saying this. So they seem to believe in these traditional gender roles. And I think maybe I do too. And I don't know what to make of that. Because I also do know. Okay, so on one hand, there is something dangerous about traditional gender roles. I am not in danger personally because I do have access to money, my own money. But people who don't, they are in danger, and that's real. I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, it seems like, I'm not, anyway, there are people who would be in danger for traditional gender roles. I think I'm not because I have access to my own money. All right, moving on. What else? What else about my league? So my league seems to like traditional gender roles, and we don't really know what to make of all that. We also don't know what the hell happened, I think my league, we thought it was all going to work out just fine because maybe things were kind of easier for us. And I think I'm talking about men too, I think I'm talking about you guys too. I don't think I'm just talking about us women who, hit the wall. Like men my age and younger, I'm going to give plus or minus a decade. I'll be very generous. But they all seem to be wondering what the hell happened. Things were going great and easy. And then, as far as like dating, romance went, and then they weren't. Then it got weird. All right. And this is, you guys are going to have to like this. My league also seems to have some pretty funny, interesting things to say and seems to have a pretty good sense of humor. So that's my league. My league seems to do better in slightly more traditional gender roles, but it's 2026, so we don't know what to do about that. My league doesn't know what the hell happened. Things were going all right, and then they weren't. And my league, they've got some funny, interesting things to say. So yeah, these creators I mentioned, I'm at least 5 years older than they are, and I just said that one of the defining features of our league is that, we secretly like these traditional-ish gender roles. And I'm at least 5 years older than you are, so we're not in the same generation. I'm talking to my younger counterparts, I guess. Anyway, you guys want to know what I think my league is, and I think my league is I don't want to say you guys because then it's going to sound like I'm trying to date you guys, because I actually am not. I'd like to get my act together before I can really seriously consider that. But yeah, my league seems to be struggling with their desire for some traditional gender roles. My league seems to wonder what the hell happened. And my league seems to be pretty funny with some pretty interesting things to say. So I don't know what you guys think about that, but this is what I think my league is. Have a great day. I have some plans for some videos that I want to make, but I completely forgot what they are. I'm going to try to handle because I've got some things on my plate. Have a lovely day, and I will report back later.